Welcome to the Saskatchewan Aboriginal Storytelling Launch for 2021, our first ever virtual program launch. I would like to acknowledge that I am in Treaty 6 territory, the home of the Cree people and the traditional lands of the Métis. My name is Harriet Roy and I'm the current chair of the LSSAP Library Services for Saskatchewan Aboriginal Peoples. I am sending greetings to all of who are participating in one form or another in this year's storytelling events. We are in a different time in our world's history, and we need to acknowledge that even though we cannot gather as a group, we can still be together. That is why 2021 launch is coming from all different parts of Saskatchewan under one umbrella. We have asked and received news that the Government of Saskatchewan Ministry of Education has proclaimed February as Aboriginal Storytelling Month. This will help us all in making all Saskatchewan residents aware of the importance of storytelling. February is the month that was chosen for storytelling because families and community members did not travel as much, and so we're able to use this time for promoting traditional teachings and entertainment. We have been fortunate in the success of this event since its start in 2004. Our SAS coordinators have worked hard to promote the events in different regions of Saskatchewan, but they have also gathered funds so that we could provide some assistance to the various hosts to help offset some of the costs of having these events in their communities. Our sponsors and grant providers, along with local community contributors, have made this project a success. We, as the LSAP committee, would like to thank all the communities who are providing storytelling or learning resource events in their communities, and we encourage them to send and share their programming information and posters so that we can upload them to our new website, lsap.ca, and make it shareable to all of the people in Saskatchewan. We thank you, and we wish you all to have a great 2021 Storytelling Month.
Ano tawinan kichisigo kayain kitawi kanati dihtagon kiwithuin kitipidihchigiwin kitawi uchischipado itidihtaman kitawi tuchigatiu utahaski kaisiayagi chigisigo nidinana noskagi sigag kauchupimatsia minasinamuina namachihtuin nana kaisasinamowagichik anigigawan tutaguyahwa minagawidi tuhtahinan puhtimiguini mami tagui na muinan matchigigway kita tipidihchigiwin minasuhatsuin minagistidihtagusuin kakiki minakaki. Amen.
Hello and welcome to this year's Saskatchewan Indigenous Storytelling event, an annual project led by Library Services for Saskatchewan Aboriginal Peoples Committee. I am Don McMorris, the Minister of Government Relations, responsible for First Nation, Métis, and Northern Affairs. I would like to acknowledge that the land on which I stand today is Treaty 4 territory and home of the Métis. On behalf of Premier Scott Moe, it is a pleasure to bring greetings on behalf of the Government of Saskatchewan. I would like to thank the Library Service for Saskatchewan's Aboriginal people for the invitation to speak today. And thank you to the three kohkoms, Donna Lynn Lara, Gloria Mio, and Donna Marasti, for sharing their stories with us. Lastly, I'd like to congratulate and thank the artists, filmmakers, organizers, and volunteers for your innovative work to create this event. Indigenous people are an important part of our province's history, culture, and economy, and are integral to our future together. Having supported the annual Indigenous Storytelling event for many years, the Government of Saskatchewan is pleased to have watched it grow year after year. With the challenges created by the pandemic, I applaud the committee for finding a safe way to continue this important annual event. This is the type of content we need as a community to feel connected, especially during these unprecedented times. And we want to ensure that programs such as the Indigenous Storytelling Initiative continue to be recognized and shared with all of Saskatchewan. We appreciate the importance of storytelling as it is an important step in reconciliation. One example is the Partnership for Success initiative led by my ministry. This initiative celebrates government partnerships that lead to positive outcomes for Indigenous people, businesses, and communities across Saskatchewan. Sharing these stories on Saskatchewan.ca demonstrates how partnerships with Indigenous people, businesses, and organizations lead and create new opportunities for growth for Saskatchewan citizens. And we will work together to make this land we share stronger for tomorrow and for the generations to come. As we continue to deal with the effects of COVID-19 pandemic together, the Government of Saskatchewan is looking forward to another year of partnership, collaboration, and discussion with Indigenous peoples. Together, we will continue to build a strong Saskatchewan. Once again, thank you for the opportunity to bring greetings today. Congratulations to the organizers, and I wish you all the best in 2021. Thank you, and stay safe.
Now up to speak, Claire Bear.
Dinigi. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Okay. Dinigi, if chosen as Elder of the Year, I feel that with all the love I have to give, it will graciously pour over the community. Although my many attempts at finding true love have failed, too many times to mention, I could teach about finding that one true love and how to embrace those urges and run with it. Yes, there you go. You run with it. Gotta run something. There is a person out there for everyone, and I will find mine someday. Damn it, I will find mine. I will. Damn you. Damn you all. Just a minute. Yeah, I'm just emotional. Okay, where was I? Oh, yes. As Elder of the Year, I would make sure there is a big bingo 3 times a day, 4 times a week, just for fun. We will have male bingo carriers, sexy, gorgeous men to walk around selling our bingo cards. See, this way everyone wins, young and old. As Elder of the Year, I want to be gracious and generous. So I'm going to plan a big giveaway round dance where we can wiggle our way into each other's Christmas. I know I can make everyone proud. So everyone, Piak, Nesa, Nista, go Claire Bear, woohoo! Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Tequila Friday, and I'm the children's programmer for the Chinook Regional Library. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the Sask Arts, formerly known as the Sask Arts Board, for funding the Saskatchewan Aboriginal storytelling through the Sask Festivals Grant Program. Sask Festivals is a Sask Arts program supported by the funding from Sask Lotteries through the partnership between Sask Arts and SaskCulture, Inc. Storytelling reminds me of my childhood and the numerous laps around our small town with my mother at the wheel. She was an incredible storyteller. She told me made-up stories and stories about her childhood and stories about our Métis culture. One of my favorite tales was about my mom's pre-teen stage of life. And she used to help Grandpa snare gophers. One time, she caught a young gopher and decided to keep it as a pet. She had put it in her pocket and would feed it sunflower seeds and peanuts. The gopher became her guard dog, protecting her valuables like gum and money and other items from her siblings. my brother and I weren't so sure we believed this story until one Christmas. My brother and I bought this beautiful little furry squirrel from the drugstore in Maple Creek. And we were so excited. We wanted to give Mom this Christmas present. So we gave it to her early, right before family bingo night. My mom put the squirrel in her pocket, and we went to family bingo night with my aunt and cousin. During bingo, my aunt asked my mom to borrow her lighter, and my mom said, sure, it was in her coat pocket. My aunt reached into my mom's pocket and let out this blood-curdling scream, startling everyone in the bingo hall. Trying to keep her voice low, she demanded, Glenda, I thought you grew out of this gross habit. My mom started laughing. What do you mean? She asked. My aunt leaned in. Keeping gophers in your pocket, she exclaimed. My brother and I looked at each other, and we started to giggle. You mean the kids' Christmas present, my mom had said, and she pulled out our squirrel. My aunt started to laugh. She did, you know, she exclaimed. She used to keep gophers in her pocket. From that day forward, we never questioned another one of my mother's childhood.
Hello, my name is Corinne, and I'm from the North Balford Library with Lakeland Library Region. We are part of Treaty 6 territory, a traditional meeting ground, gathering place, and traveling route to the Cree, Saulteaux, Blackfoot, Petit, Dene, and Dakota Sioux. We acknowledge all of the many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit whose footsteps have marked these lands for centuries. We are proud to be a part of the annual Saskatchewan Aboriginal Storytelling Month for the last 15 years. Due to the ongoing pandemic, we will not be having an in-person event this year, but I have reached out to several local Indigenous storytellers and will be filming their stories to share on social media. We would like to thank the Government of Canada, Canadian Council for the Arts for their generous funding of LSSAP and many other events celebrating Indigenous history and culture. Oral Indigenous storytelling is a way to install a knowledge of the mind, body, and soul in connection to the earth through experience and trusted knowledge keepers. I feel truly honored to be able to help keep this tradition alive and to be able to help share traditional stories with a wider audience in the next generation. I look forward to many more years of working with LSSAP and Saskatchewan Aboriginal Storytelling Month.
Now coming up to speak, Seagoose.
Tinigi, kagido tagayaik. Tanse, I hope you're all feeling good tonight, 'cause I'm not. The nerve of these guys making me walk all the way to the hall. And I was so cold, and then I find out there's no bingo. What's tagats? They want to honor elders, but too cheap to give a ride. Mama Scott, some people's kids. Anyways, I'm not a regular kohkom. I'm a cool kohkom. Plus, unlike others, I still have my own teeth. Oh yeah, and since we are all here, I think that old Clem should clean up his yard, or else we should kick him off the reserve. What the heck was I talking about? Oh yeah, Elder of the Year Award. Don't pick Zula. Do not pick Zula. Because she's so old, her treaty number is 1. I remember when my kohkom used to tell me, these boots were not made for walking. They're made for a good wats tagats pagamahaw. And that's just what they'll do. So pick Sikos. Pick Sikos. Vote for Sikos. Okay, I'm done now. Ugamamahisis. And don't vote for Claire. that. This is Claire Bear. Don't vote for her. What was it? Whatever.
Hello, my name is Michael Shires. I am the Indigenous Studies Librarian at the Dr. John Archer Library at the University of Regina. I am a white settler and I was born and raised in Treaty 6 land, Edmonton, Alberta. I'm grateful to live and work on lands of Treaty 4 with a presence in Treaty 6, the traditional territories of the Cree, Dakota, Lakota, and Nakoda, and the homeland of the Métis Nation. Part of my professional and personal journey is continuing to learn about colonization and its impact on the history of Canada and Saskatchewan. My library is honored to have Kim Sue Goodtrack from the Lakota Wood Mountain Reserve in southern Saskatchewan lead a storytelling session on February 10th. Kim is a retired school teacher, artist, children's television series creator, and an author. On behalf of the Library Services for Saskatchewan Aboriginal Peoples Committee, I thank Access Copyright Foundation for being a generous funder of the 2021 Saskatchewan Aboriginal Storytelling Month program.
Tansi, hello, my name is Tawny Johnson. I am a Cree woman that was originally born in La Ronge, which is Treaty 6 territory. I now reside in Treaty 2 territory in a small town called Lampman, Saskatchewan. I am also a librarian within the Southeast Regional Library, and the Saskatchewan Aboriginal Storytelling Month event that we are hosting in the region this year is virtual, and I will be walking participants through the beading process for the project, the Beaded Medicine Wheel Hoop Earrings. This is entirely virtual this year due to the COVID protocols. Saskatchewan Aboriginal Storytelling Month is one of the Library Services for Saskatchewan Aboriginal Peoples Committee's major projects. The goals of SAS Month are to support and promote First Nations, Métis, and Inuit oral storytelling traditions in Saskatchewan, to celebrate First Nations, Métis, and Inuit history, language, and culture, to promote cross-cultural relationships and understanding by promoting storytelling as an important foundational cultural activity, to facilitate and grow a living oral storytelling collection, to share the vision of the LSSAP committee. Library Services for Saskatchewan Aboriginal Peoples collaborates through partnerships to enrich communities by promoting and improving library services for Aboriginal peoples. LSSAP works with partner organizations to provide financial support for Saskatchewan Aboriginal Storytelling Month events that are held in libraries, schools, and other institutions during the month of February. Without these financial partners, SAS Month would not be possible. So, on behalf of LSSAP, thank you to Minister Don McMorris and the Ministry of Government Relations for providing funding to the Saskatchewan Aboriginal Storytelling Month in 2021. Enjoy your project.
And now, next up to speak, Zula.
Hi, hello, my name is Zula. Okay, I've taken this past week to look back on what our community has done. And although things have been tough, they could have been a lot worse. I know our chief was just trying to bring festivity to our community this past year with an Elder Award, but it's not right. Why Elder of the Year? This whole thing has been turned into a silly competition. It's not about who's the best elder. What does Elder of the Year mean anyway? Does anyone really know what being an elder means? I don't have the perfect answer, but here's the way I see it. A few months ago, I lost my grandson to suicide. He was alone with no one to turn to. At first, I was angry and blamed myself because I should have been there with him instead of being too busy all the time. I don't really blame myself anymore. he just didn't know where he comes from, his language, his family, and history. We don't have enough in our community because our leaders still aren't listening. They can't lead with just money on their brain and don't really understand how to be connected to our teachings. This is part of my responsibility as an elder, to share what I can, and I will. I want us to start working together, elders, parents, kids, everyone, smudging, circles, gatherings. It will be us elders to start it off. Here tonight with a prayer, a good meal, stories, and visiting. And when our reserve gets the settlement money, we will all make sure it's used in good things. Thank you.
This project has been made possible in part by our corporate sponsors, SaskTel, SaskPower, and Cameco. On behalf of the LSSAP committee, I'd like to offer our thanks to these sponsors who have helped make this project possible.
Awesome house, eh? This is crazy. Just because I have 2 floors in one of the best houses of the reserve. Was late Esther's house. She left it to you. Good for you, old friend.
How do I look, girl?
Oh, beautiful. You look good as squeal. But pink? Come on. Claire, you really want to do this today?
Yes. I don't know, of course. I can't wait till Christmas.
Oh, Claire. Christ, not again. You know how long it took to get this dress on?
I'm sorry. I just can't believe this is really happening. Like all of this. Wow.
I know, huh? Mm-hmm. Congratulations, Claire. Really happy for you. Yep. Claire, congratulations. You and Clem have a good life in the city. Now, don't you two worry about me. I'll be fine. I love you. You'll always be my friends.
Thank you, Sequus.
Oh, and tell Clem, if he ever breaks your heart, I'll kick his arse. Are you really gonna be fine on your own? Are you kidding? Now that Donald and Wilma hooked up.
Wilma and Donald?
Good match. Yeah, she's moving back to Kiwiknook. This is where he's stationed. I'll be busy. Unbelievable.
How on earth do you find out about these things?
Edna Sequus Sinclair. Knew we the win. And that's all you need to know.
Sequus, I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner that Clem and I are moving. I just wasn't sure. Actually, I meant to tell you tonight.
I understand. Besides, look who told you. Big mouth here. What's the gods? Don't forget to come back, you girls. New Year's round dance. I'm cooking duck from the ranch. Can't wait. Everyone will talk about it.
Woo! Okay, settle down. Don't let the vapors rule your day, Esquire. Woo!
There's still the ceremony. Amaga, let's get it together and have the best time ever. Claire, it's your day.
Okay. Okay. Whew. As if hola.
Claire.
Amaga, let's do this. But
first a selfie.
I'll miss these lovely Iskwewak. Hashtag Nichiwagana. Sad face. What does that mean? Oh, just a depressing post. That's.
Don't forget to like and share. I can't believe this. Okay, wow. I'm sure gonna miss home.
Don't worry. Home will always be here. Our home, Kiwiknook.
Kusaya na ma.
Igosiya ni ma.
Kusaya na ma.
Screw it. You know, I don't miss my Nicimos, but I'm not alone. This is my life, so I want to live the life I have left, the way I want. No goodbyes.
Not without me.
What?
What? I'm so glad you said that. Do you know how damn scary getting married is? Wow. How on earth did you two do this? You're crazy.
Sir, but Claire, Clem.
I know. I don't care. I love you, my friends. You're right, Zula. Doubt is no way to start a marriage. Or as if we didn't even shack up first. Made love though, lots. God. Having a Nicimos is nothing to take lightly. A relationship is a lot of work and true love comes to all in their own time. I just have to accept that it's not my time yet. Until then, there's always Rez book. Maybe I will let Kim visit the Ekose Anima, as we always say.
Ekose Anima.
Ekose Anima.
Ekose Anima. Clem will probably end up with old Pudgy Paula again anyways. What about the elder? Your boy, Junior, Wilma, Clem. They're all waiting downstairs.
They can eat the food up and go home. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and get out of this dress. When I come back, we're climbing out the window into Sikusu's truck and getting the heck out of here.
What?
Do you think I haven't done this before? Come on, I'm Claire Bear. Here, take my purse.
Really?
Come on, the hotel in the city is already paid for. Let's go. See what kind of trouble we can get into. Be right back.
What a nut. We're all nuts. We're not really doing this, right? I'm in. Let's go. Oh, look. Oh, Claire forgot her phone. Oh, dear. Oh, no. What's that? Don't. Merry Christmas, you old hag. You too. Merry Christmas, my friend. So, how is it being on Rez book? I was thinking of trying it. Oh, nah, you won't like it. Too many haters on there. Edna Sikus Sinclair. When was the last time you shaved? Next. Who am I gonna shave these legs for? Asif? They should call you a Moskwa. What? Hey, where the heck is my truck? Where's my truck? Where did I park anyways?
I like to sniff and drink wine, because I'll always be a cougar. What the